Prepare for trouble.
Make it double.
Now, Pokemon cards. I have never been interested, but you've been collecting them since, what, the late 90s?
Mm-hmm.
And you've collected a lot.
Yeah.
So, it was earlier this year, I offered to do something reckless. I offered to organise Rosa's card collection. And there were lots of them. So, if my Twitter posts are accurate, it took me about 6 months to organise them all. This includes normal Pokemon, legendary Pokemon, and items.
Yeah.
So let's take a look at them. Now, with Pokemon cards, there are many ways you can organise them. You can organise them by alphabet, by type. But let's face it, the second a new Pokemon gets added, everything's going to have to get rearranged.
Yeah.
So, we'll start from Kanto.
Yeah.
See if there's anything we want to talk about. Now, we're starting off really easy.
No Venusaur.
Yeah, despite all the cards you have.
I thought I did have a Venusaur.
I checked all your cards, you do not. If there's an EX card, that always goes to the top. And of course you've got Charizard, you've got Blastoise. You're really close to having the complete set.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I also have what I think is the first edition Charmeleon.
If there's a date on it. Hang on.
So there's no date.
1995. Yep, we think that may be first edition. We'll have to check with Jack on that.
You can also tell the difference between the artwork of the newer versions and things like that. I mean, this is a little bit bent, but you know,
it is old.
It is very old.
Now, do you remember the first Pokemon card you ever received?
No, it was this.
First edition.
First edition.
Well, I don't know. Is it first edition? Let's check, shall we? It'll be at the bottom.
Oh, it says 1995.
Yeah, this may well be. This was the first Pokemon card you ever got. And Pikachu's massive.
Very, very fat. As you can see, also I do have two variations.
That was from the I Choose You. Actually, I think it was when the Gen 1 games came out on the Virtual Console.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Jack confirmed that that's... He thought that was a fake one, actually.
But as we can come back, Pikachu was my first, and it always will be. I will never get rid of that card.
You would never get rid of any of these.
No. I know these all cost a fortune.
It'd be the first edition Charizard that's the most expensive. Well, it's not that one, obviously, but...
Like...
Because that goes for, like, several $1,000s, I think.
Yeah. And... My God, like if we were searching for the cards on eBay, some of them would even cost $1,000, even if they're just new.
Probably more than that.
Depending on...
Because there's just people who love to collect these things. Other than bragging rights, I don't know why.
I think it's just, you know, it's a like everyone's got like their hobby. You know, you got some artists, you've got like musicians that
there's you in plushies.
There's me with plushes.
More plushies.
More plushes. More plushes.
But for some people, it's collecting Pokemon cards.
Yeah, and I actually do enjoy. I mean, to this very day, maybe if I have like extra money left, I do tend to spend it on cards.
Oh God.
Now, I am thinking of getting another box, which is the Elite box, and they cost like $50.
Oh.
But that's like because they've got, I think, 5 or 6 packs in them.
Nice.
And they come with like sleeves for the cards. Like it basically comes like a full kit. That's why it's like $50. It comes with like
well, for that price, it better come with loads of stuff.
Yeah, it comes with like dice. It comes with
oh yeah, they do use dice. It's for some of their attacks, I think. I mean, I think some Pokemon.
I think it depends. Like some Pokemon can triple their attacks, and the dice can either add up the damage or see if it even hits.
I mean, you look at War Turtle. It says flip 2 coins for a double spin.
Double spin, yeah. You get like 2 coins depending on the box as well.
All that fancy stuff.
So let's check the next page.
You have... You're missing Pidgeot.
I am missing Butterfree and Pidgeot.
All these cards you have, you've got duplicates of so many of them.
Yeah, like you can feel like like the thickness.
Yeah, I think that your biggest offenders here are Pikachu and Eevee.
Yeah.
Because we have, when we get to the duplicates, you'll see how bad they are.
It, like, as you can see,
it's a pain to get them out.
It's a pain to get them out because they're so packed up with the same cards or duplicates. Beedrill, hold on. Like, as again, the art is completely different. This was from like 2016, but I do like how the art looks really old.
I mean, that's what they'd be going for if it's a Gen 1 re-release.
Yeah. I mean, as you can see here, Rattata is another criminal.
Yeah, you have a lot.
Why is the center missing? Considering the fact that Rattata gets its final form.
That'll be for the Alolan form.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, because you'll notice that when we get to Vulpix, that I consider them different Pokemon.
It seems fair.
Fearow.
I have Dark Arbok.
Oh yeah, do they even still do cards like that? Like specifically Dark or Trainer Pokemon?
They do. I think they still do Trainer Pokemon, but I'm not too sure about Dark Pokemon. I've
not seen them. I think that's the only one you have. I can't remember.
Like, I think sometimes, like, I think, for example, Sylveon, I think that has, you know, the gym leader from Kalos.
Whatever her name is.
Yeah, usually, like, it'll be depending on the gym leader. So, it's the same with Ponyta. I think Ponyta's got the same.
Yeah, like Blaine's Ponyta.
I do like how it changed its type from poison to grass.
For some reason. Oh, I've just noticed that it's the face on it. It's freaky.
Yeah, I do like.
It's like with Gen 1 coughing. It's got skull and crossbones on it, but in the future gens it doesn't.
Yeah.
Right. We have Raichu. No Alolan Raichu, obviously. No, here you go.
Yeah.
We got Sandshrew and Alolan Sandshrew. So you can see what I did here.
Yeah. I kind of do wish that they gave the ice type a separate card. Actually put in physical ice, but I guess it being frozen water, I guess they put it as water. Nidoran, Nidorina.
That's definitely Gen 1, I think.
1995.
Yep.
I do like how shiny some of the cards get. Like, as you can see, like Nidoran, she's got like holographic.
Yeah, and it's very glary.
Holographic eyes because of its typing.
Holograms are weird.
That seems to go. Not these two per se.
No Nidoqueen either. See, it's just weird with all these cards that I had to go through. There was just some one you just didn't have.
Yeah.
And you don't think about it until you actually.
Yeah.
Until you actually know it. Until you actually put them together.
This still annoys me a little bit. I think it's just because I got a little bit OCD. The fact that these two are like poison, and next thing you know, it's ground or fighting. Well,
to be fair, they've always been pure poison, but then you get him. And he's poison ground. So.
Yeah, but like
I mean, I don't know if there's another Nidoking card in there, but I don't think there is.
No.
I mean, it depends. I have no idea. I don't know Pokemon cards. Oh no, there is.
No, there is, but different artwork.
Yeah, and they're all ground type anyway.
I think it's just because it triggers me because because it's like they sort of share the same typing. So like as I said, Nidoran's got the same typing as Psychic, which is what it's weak to. And like Bugs shares it with Grass because I guess
it's weird.
And Ice shares it with Water, and that sometimes triggers me.
Actually, here's one thing that will trigger you: Clefairy and Clefable. They used to be normal, but now they're fairy.
See, that makes sense though.
Okay.
Because like they don't have the same typing as the others. Like as I said, like. This stands for the eyes actually stands for psychic, not poison. So if they kind of did the symbol for poison a little bit different, that'd be fine. But I guess
it's all weird.
Yeah.
You got Ninetales there. No Alolan Ninetales, which is I remember that was a shame that you didn't have a Alolan form.
I thought I did. I thought I opened a pack and I did, but
evidently
okay.
You didn't.
Jigglypuff, again, Jigglypuff is psychic. Why is it psychic? Even though it's like a fairy type. Another holographic card of Wigglytuff is the fairy typing, and the fairy typing has, like, I think it's a kind of like a flower. I think. Zubat and Golbat.
Always good.
Oddish, Gloom don't have Vileplume.
It's weird when you look at this and you see through it and you think, why is there a Nidoran card there?
Yeah.
Paris.
Very
basic.
This is a 1985 one as well.
No Parasect.
No Parasect. Venonat and Venomoth.
That I could tell looking from here. I think that's a 2016 Venonat.
It says 1995 to 2000.
Nice. Venomoth.
Venomoth. The two forms of Diglett.
I don't think you've got either of them.
I do.
Oh no, you've got Alolan Diglett.
Got Alolan Diglett and first Kanto Diglett. So, that I get because the steel type, it is port steel type. I don't mind that because if it's either one type or the other. So, for example, because we know Jigglypuff's normal and fairy, I don't mind it having a normal typing.
Is it a pure fairy at this point?
I think it's pure fairy now.
Why did they ever explain why the Diglett forms and Dugtrio forms are steel?
Yeah, so the hair, and it's like the hair that it grows, is actually something called steel wool. So because because the ground typing of them being near a volcano, I think it creates like a kind of metallic hair kind of
nice
around them. So I mean that's kind of cool. I do like that. I think it's funny.
Dugtrio looks amazing with the
long hair.
The Alolan hair. I mean, when they first revealed that, did you think it was real?
I thought I couldn't. I remember when they released that, and I can't stop laughing because it was the bowl haircut one of them has, and I'm like, oh, so it's like the three kids. You give the one of your kids the shittiest haircut, and when that's the bowl haircut, and then
the other one just
the other one's just like, yep, I love my goddamn hair, and then the other one's like, yep, whatever.
You got Basic Meowth.
I got Basic Meowth. Again, this is a 1985 card.
No Persian. You got Galarian Meowth.
Galarian Meowth. I actually questioned this. How are you going to do this if there's like a Alolan Meowth? Considering Meowth has 3 forms.
Oh god. I don't think I left space for that.
No.
It's I didn't organize them perfectly. There are a few fuck ups.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you don't have any forms of Persian.
Psyduck.
No, Psyduck I think was the first Pokemon card I ever saw. I think my cousin had one of them back when he collected them.
No, I can't remember if I did have first edition Psyduck.
I don't think you did. If you did, I would have tried to put it at the front. So
okay.
I don't think you did.
Golduck.
That looks basic.
That is 1985.
Oh yeah, Mankey. Feel how
that is like filled to the brim. I mean, you can actually like hold on. If you actually tip the card up, you can actually see the big pile.
Yeah, there is a lot. And believe me, when we get to the duplicates, you'll see how many there were.
You got Primate. I'm actually kind of excited because I like Growlithe's shiny holo card. You know, it's very pretty. I like the flames.
Is there any space left for the new version that's coming in Legends of Arceus?
I can't wait to see that thing. I want to see Arcanine, what it's going to look like.
Right, so there's space for them both. So that's fine.
Poliwag is the same. Like, it's got a holographic card. Poliwhirl. I don't have Poliwrath.
You don't have Abra, but you... This is weird. This is the only Kadabra you have. And it's Sabrina. Actually, I think what happened, I remember this. I think they withdrew Kadabra from the trading cards because there was a lawsuit involving the design, I think. So that's the only Kadabra you have.
Yep.
Sabrina's.
And this is 1995.
Yeah, I'm going to have to do research to see if they still do trainer Pokemon. No Alakazam. Yeah, from what I've heard, that Abra would just go straight into Alakazam. For the time Kadabra wasn't in the collection. You got Machop. That one is not full. I could have sworn it was. Machop, Machamp. He's awesome. Bellsprout, aka the thing that Muck swallowed. Weeping Bell, that looks hologram.
Yeah, 2 of the Victory Bell and Leaping Bell are both holographic cards. And I actually like the fire symbol better than the grass symbol. Tentacle and Tentacruel, again, like they're poison types and water types.
Well, they are jellyfish, so
I don't mind them being poison, but I wish that actually giving them something different between the psychic typing on the cards rather than just giving them the eye signal, because everyone's going to get confused and oh, it's a psychic type. I mean, look at Slowpoke.
See, they were weird when they were introduced in Sword and Shield.
Yeah, they were very weird, but I loved it.
Right, so next one. The Alolan Geodude.
So, Alolan Geodude, I couldn't stop laughing because I thought he grew like caterpillars on his face. Because he's not like really much of a eyebrow person, but you never know.
Why is he an electric type?
Because he is rock and electric.
What about Graveler?
Graveler's the same, rock and electric.
What do you think of the design? So, you don't have Golem. You don't have either of them.
I don't have either of the Golems, which I'm kind of disappointed.
Ponyta, including Galarian Ponyta.
Yeah.
Now, what were you like when that was introduced? Because it was a live stream where they had I think you had to watch through 10 hours of the forest before Ponyta would appear.
I fucking hated that.
Galarian, regular Rapidash, but no Galarian.
I actually prefer the Galarian Rapidash.
I mean, that's fair. I prefer the Alolan Marowak, which I don't think you have. You got Slowpoke and Slowbro. It's weird. The one Pokemon that can devolve.
Yeah, it's a Slowbro.
If you notice how Shellder changes shape when it molds into
the shell, yeah, it's weird.
You don't have the Galarian one. Magnemite. I think it's either Magnemite or Magneton that's full. I think it may be Magneton. You got them.
Yeah, I got the two. I think they were celebrating the electric typing in one of the packs, and I was actually lucky to get 2 of the evolutions in the same pack.
Did you get Magnezone?
I can't remember if I got Magnezone, if I'm going to be honest. I don't think I did.
Farfetch'd?
Farfetch'd, I can't wait to get the Galarian form.
Which you don't have. You've got Doduo, Dodrio,
Seal.
No Dugong.
No dog, yeah.
You got Grimer. That looks like that looks like an old one.
Yep, 1985.
No Muck. Well,
I do have Muck.
Oh no, that's the Alolan Grimer.
I do have Muck.
You got regular, no Alolan. You got Shellder and Cloyster. Classics.
I like how Haunter's strip pole dancing on a tree.
He's stylish. He's got style.
It's just like, yep. Come look at me.
No
Onyx is another one that's kind of full to the brink.
Actually, I don't think it's Onyx. I think it's Execute, I think.
Oh, God.
You got Drowsy, no Hypno, you got Krabby and Kingler, Voltorb and Electro. Voltorb's another one that's full. Feel that?
It's, like, quite thick.
Yeah. You got Execute and Executor. There's no... we don't have the palm tree that is...
No.
That's Alolan Executor.
I heard rumours that the Alolan Executor is on a big card because of what it looks like.
Well, like them.
Yeah. Because of how it, goes past the border. But some people say that...
Can you imagine if you just got 2 cards that had to stack on top of each other?
That's what the people were saying. You get, 3 cards. You get 1,
actually,
2, and then 3.
Actually, if they do that, it'd be an EX card, I think.
Yeah.
That's the kind of Pokemon that we get full. You got Cubone, you got Marowak. No Alolan Marowak, which is a shame. Hitmonlee, Hitmonchan, Lickitung.
Koffing.
Rhyhorn, Rhydon, Chansey, Tangela, Kangaskhan, Horsey, Seadra. Misty's Goldeen. That is the only Goldeen you have.
Yep.
No Seeking, I had to think there. Staryu, no Starmie, Mr. Mime.
Mr. Mime.
That can be female.
That can be female.
Galarian Mr. Mime. I'm not that big on the Galarian form.
I actually like Mr. I don't know. I like Galarian Mr. Mime. I just don't like Mr. Rhyme.
That's fair. You got Jinx. That is definitely one of the later ones because the face is purple.
Yep.
You got Electabuzz. You got Magmar. I think I heard that those three were meant to be the legendaries of Gen 1.
I'm glad they changed that.
I mean, they could have been. They got Pinsir. You got
Tauros.
You got Magikarp. Gyarados has a really cool GX card.
Now, apparently that's what they no longer do EX, they're called GX.
Bigger than they're better than EX.
Like, it's either they're called like GX or V cards, and I wonder why they stopped doing EX cards.
Maybe they'll just try and do a new thing.
Got Ditto.
Feel how many cards are in Eevee, by the way.
I already know that this is quite thick because I've seen so many
You
Eevees.
have a lot of them. You got all three of these. Probably some of your favourite Pokemon ever. Basically, if there's an evolution, it's on your good list.
Yep.
You got Porygon, Omanite, and Omastar. Kabuto and Kabutops you do not have. Snorlax, Dratini, Dragonite.
See, like, I actually do like the dragon typing cards because...
I mean, dragons are awesome normally.
Yeah.
No Dragonite. Now, we've separated the legendary Pokemon. I think that was your first request, that we separate them. We got Chicory, Bayleaf, and Lapras.
I like how the only one I've actually completed is the Totodile family.
I know. No Typhlosion. Terrible. My favourite Pokemon. Yeah, you've got them. You got Totodile, then Croconaut and Feraligatr, Centret, Furret, Hoothoot and Noctowl. The sassiest looking birds on the planet. Leddyba, Ledian, Spinarak, Ariados. Now, Ariados being a dark type.
No, I don't mind because isn't Ariados already a dark type?
No, it's bug and poison, I think.
Oh, then that still triggers me then.
That didn't last long, did it?
No, I actually thought it was a dark type.
No, I don't think it is. Crobat.
Chinchou. Chow's quite thick. Now, this triggers me. Alternate typings of Pokemon. Like, this is meant to be a steel type Pichu. I fucking hate it.
Is that a steel type?
Yeah, it's a steel type card. I fucking hate it.
I mean, Cleffa's a normal type, as you can tell from the star there.
Yeah.
But is that steel type?
Yeah, that's a steel type symbol.
Okay.
Hold on. So here you go. That's the symbol.
Pichu got a change.
I hate the changes. They also do like you were actually asking.
Nope, that's a video.
That's a video. You were saying about like they do Mega Evolutions too.
Yeah, you've only got 2 of them, and they're both Charizard. So yeah, you got. I was going to say maybe it's that type because it's a baby Pokemon, but no, you pointed out it's a steel type.
Like, I don't mind Togepi and Togetic because they were normal back then.
You're missing a few here. I'm guessing that's Elekid, Magby, and Smoochum, I think. You got Murkrow. Oh no, wait, Murkrow's on the other page.
Ampharos.
Right, so that'll be Mareep, that'll be Fluffy. And Ampharos has got a really cool card.
I actually do like Ampharos. The EX card. I do like the EX cards in general. I think they're awesome looking cards.
Hang on. Yeah, that's actually pretty cool.
You probably can't see it.
No, we got it.
So, I actually do like those kind of things. We got Marrow to Azumarill.
What would be there? There must be something missing from there.
The baby Marrow. Azumarill.
Oh, no, I think I put that in Sinnoh, actually. 'Cause I did it in Pokédex order.
Oh, then
There'll be something missing.
something.
Azumarill.
I like how it changes to fairy to water.
Actually, you know what the funny thing is from that? It's Azurill to Marill, because Azurill is 75% female, but when it becomes Marill, it's 50-50. So basically, if you're evolving your Azurill to a Marill, you got a chance of it growing a dick.
I've got nothing wrong with that.
We don't judge. You don't have Hoppip, you have Skiploom, Jumpluff, Apom, Sunkern.
Now, I have to tell you about these. These are actually kind of my favourite, is that they're not drawn, they're kind of like clay. That's why they kind of look like that.
The design looks like it's from Detective Pikachu. I think you may have a couple of cards from Detective Pikachu.
Yeah, thanks to my friend Natalie.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think you've got some in
She
there.
gave me some really nice cards from Detective Pikachu, and honestly, I think it made the collection really cute.
Nice. We'll get there. We'll get there eventually. No Sunflora. You got Yanma, Wooper, Quagsire. And they're ground types, so obviously.
See, that's the thing. Like, the type there, as you can see, it's a fist, so it stands for fighting.
Okay. I don't know, because it's weird. Shouldn't there is a ground type card, but I don't think it's meant to be fighting. Cards are weird.
Cards are just weird.
Now, the biggest offence, Rosa's favourite evolution.
It's gone.
She doesn't have an Espeon.
I do. Hold on. I actually thought I had a spare, and it turns out I don't.
But she has this.
I made a coaster, and I thought I had a spare Espeon. And because Espeon is my favourite Eevee evolution, I made a coaster. I love this coaster because the colour, the coloration, if you can see, it's just so gorgeous. And
so you sacrificed your only Espeon card.
I always say if you've got extra cards, you can always get rid of them, or
Well, in this case,
put them in the coaster.
But you got Umbreon at least. Umbreon's got a really cool card.
I think Espeon's sort of got like something like that, except it's a little bit different.
Murkrow, Slowking. That looks like an old one.
2008.
Okay. I forget what. I should know the Joldex. I should know this.
Again, I like to point out.
Wait. Would it be? Would I have made that for the Galarian Slowking?
Yeah.
Okay.
Again, unknown. It's not like a drawn cartoony like what the rest are.
It looks like they are in the third movie when it's all the engravings on the wall.
It's sort of like that, but except it's like more like you know when that new the first movie came out, but it came out looking
Mewtwo Strikes Back Evolution.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And the animation style looks kind of like weird.
I think when the third movie was done, I'm pretty sure the unknown scenes where it's just them, that was all CG. I'm pretty sure. Wobbuffet, who I grew to appreciate in Pokemon Stadium.
Girafarig. Pineco, Fortress,
Dunsparce,
Steelix.
Steelix is badass.
Kieran really loves Steelix.
Oh, I love Steelix. Steelix is awesome.
And when I saw that I had that in my collection, and I had to show Kieran,
you were like, Key, look,
Steelix.
And he is badass. Snubble, Gramble, you're missing
Cypher.
No, Cypher's Kano.
Oh, okay.
That'll be something. Caesar.
I'm just used to it being like Cypher to Caesar.
We call ourselves Pokemon fans.
Like, no, it's just because I'm used to it being like evolution lines, not like Pokédex orders.
That makes sense. Because I think you did try that with your initial collection, but that's the problem. You added something new because, like with Legends of Arceus, they're introducing
new forms.
That new thing. I forget what it's called.
What new thing?
The evolution of Cypher.
Oh, that thing! Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, so, and then if they did that, everything would have to move. We got something before Heracross. We got Sneasel, Teddiursa, Ursaring, Slugma, which I think is full. Macargo.
Again, like the art is really cool. It just looks like it's made out of clay.
It does look good. Swinub, no Piloswine.
Oh god, Houndour.
Oh yeah, that is full. That is royally full. Corsola, Remoraid, Octillery. How does a fish become an octopus?
I'm questioning that.
I've been questioning it since Gen 2.
They know, but it's funny.
Delibird, Skarmory, and someone with a surprisingly cool card, Skarmory. I think I see Skarmory from Mantine. So Mantine and then Skarmory.
I do like some like the holographic like cards because they feel quite weird.
It looks like it's embossed. I think that's the term for it.
Yeah.
Now Houndour,
Houndoom, and then Kingdra.
There's a lot of cards for Houndour.
Yeah.
Kingdra. There's Glare. There we go. Fampi, Donphan, Porygon 2. I never saw the appeal of the Porygon line. Stantler.
Missing.
Miltank. Miltank is surprisingly far along in the Pokédex.
Yeah.
Blissey, Larvitar.
Now, this is another one that triggers me. Another type change that is an electric type.
God knows why. It'd be like giving Metapod an electric type. But now, Tyranitar.
Tyranitar, it's a dark and rock type. I don't mind that.
But nice
I
card
think
as
it's
well.
a cool card as well.
Now we're on to the Hoenn area. Treecko, Grovyle, Sceptile. The only complete line there, because you're missing Blaziken and you're missing Swampert. Terrible. You're missing... what came after? It'd be I think it's I don't know, is it Tailo and Swallow? You got Zigzagoon. You got the Galarian Zigzagoons. Would you say the Galarian Zigzagoon line is better than the regular?
I'm not gonna lie, I love...
I noticed that immediately when Obstagoon was revealed. It's like, that's fucking Kiss.
That's Kiss! Fuck off!
You got Wurmple, Silcoon. You don't have Cascoon. Oh no, you do have Cascoon.
I have Silcoon and Cascoon.
That'll be for Beautifly. You don't have Dustox either. You got Lotad, Lombre.
I love how Lotad looks so fucking derpy, like you caught him during something. It's like,
you got Lombre, no Ludicolo. You got Seedo, Nuzleaf, no Shiftry either. Shiftry's a good Pokemon. Tailo, Swell. So it must have been on the last page. That must have been Poochyena and Mightyena. Tailo, Swellow, Wingull, Pelipper. Ralts, Curly and Gardevoir, they are now fairy types. Now, I remember you were thinking that Gardevoir was female only.
yeah, like, now that they introduced, like, Gallade, I actually thought that now that there'd be a gender evolution. So if you've got, like, a male, it would be a Gallade, and if it was female, it would be Gardevoir.
Nope.
Nope, fucking wrong.
But Gallade is definitely fully male, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. Surskit and Masquerain, Shroomish, Breloom, Slackoth, Vigoroth, and Slacking. Now, you don't like Slacking that much, do you?
No, I hate it. I fucking hate it. The fact that I know, like, people will say, "Oh, he's a tank of a Pokemon and he's like a beast and things like that." But my God, when you use him yourself,
you don't like Truant, do you?
Nah.
But he has really good attack stats, though. So basically, if you're willing to sacrifice a turn, he could be a beast.
Right. Okay. So where were we?
Ninketa, Ninjask, Shedinja. Shedinja's a weird one because it's the shell. It's the empty shell of a Ninketa, I think.
Yeah. That's
and if you have a space left in your party, you get Shedinja.
Yeah.
Whismur, Loudred.
No, his loves Loudred. That's her teammate in Pokemon Go.
Even though that's Exploud.
Oh, sorry. Well, she loves Loudred more, though.
Makuhita and Hariyama.
Oh, God. Wait.
Plop. You can see the way the book is shaped there. It's because there's a lot of cards in this. Azurill, Nosepass, Skitty, Delkai, Sableye. I remember when that came out and they were saying that there is no weakness for Sableye, because that was before Fairy was introduced.
Now it's fucked.
Mawile. Look at Mawil's card. It's menacing.
I like menacing Pokemon. Like, Mawile, like, even though it does look kind of terrifying, it's still a good Pokemon.
Aron, Leron, and Aggron. Very nice. It's weird how that loses its rock type when it goes Mega.
Yeah, it becomes full steel.
Meditype, Medicham, Electric, Manectric, Plusle, Minun, Volbeat, Illumise, Roselia. Classic one. If you've seen the anime. Fuck, what was here? Something's here. Caravana, Sharpedo, Wailmer. Wailord's weird when you look at it in Pokemon Snap.
Yeah.
Because it's just really massive. Numel, Camerupt, and Torkoal. Nice. Spoink, Grumpig, Spinda, a really crappy Pokemon.
And a complete collection of the Flygon family.
You're happy about that, aren't you?
I love Flygon.
Never got a Mega Form, though. Actually, they said they were going to give him a design, but they just couldn't work anything out for it.
Yeah.
Cacnea, Cacturne, Swablu. The ultimate fluff that is Altaria.
Now, I want to tell you something, right? And this will make you laugh. Someone actually made a card of the wet version of Altaria.
Nice.
Now, they actually have shown it on YouTube that they've made like something like that, and it took them a long time.
Was it just the clip from the anime?
Yeah, it was the picture of Altaria wet in the anime, and it apparently took the guy like months because he had to like make it authentic and things like that.
Nice.
But he's like, oh yeah, this took me like 6 months. I printed it off and then I added the attacks, and then next thing you know, I bound it. And I'm like, for fuck's sake, why would you do that to that poor Altaria?
I forget what's meant to be here, but we got Lunatone and Solrock, we got Barboach, and
Wishcash is not there.
Corphish, Crawdaunt, Baltoy, and Claydol. Oh boy, right, they're both fighting types again.
Whoa! Get an extra. I mean, come on, dude.
Dude, come on. Lily, Cradily. Cradily is a good Pokemon.
Yeah.
Anorith and Almaldo. I think you were commenting that you like them both.
Yeah.
And yet you don't have them.
Yep.
Phoebus.
I love Milotic.
Which you don't have.
People say, like, Gyarados is the best, but I think Milotic's fine.
Well, it's like the counterpart to it. It's like, I don't know, it's like Dialga and Palkia.
Yeah.
Don't know what's meant to be there.
Okay.
Kecleon, something. Dusclops. I think Dusclops might still be my favourite ghost type. Tropius. Chimecho, Absol.
So this is Team Plasma Absol because of the badge.
Nice.
And I actually like this card because of how Absol is.
Absol's awesome.
Mega Absol I don't have.
Yeah, you only have 2 Mega cards. We'll get to them. Snorunt, Glalie, Spheal, Celio, Walrein,
Clamperl, Gorbis.
And Huntail. You don't have either of them.
Relicanth. I'm lucky about that.
Love Disc, Bagon, Shelgon,
Salamence,
Beldum, Metang, and Metagross.
Now, this is my second Plasma card.
And now we're on to Sinnoh. You've almost got a complete set, but...
I had a Turtwig card.
But you've lost it.
But I've lost it. I know I definitely had a Turtwig card.
You've got Grottle, you've got Torterra, you've got Chimchar, Inferni. You're really close to having the full set. Sturley, Staravia.
I don't think I've I do have Staraptor.
I think you've got a fair few of them, actually. Bidoof, Bibarel. You can see how bent the books are. It's because there's so many duplicates.
Yeah.
Kricketot, Cricketune, and Shinx. Now, I remember when I was doing the cards, I had Kanto, Johto, and Hoenn nailed. Because I know those generations really well. But when I got to Sinnoh, I either had to go to Bubblepedia or I had to ask you.
Yeah.
And it's Sinnoh and Unova. Those are the ones I always get mixed up. You got Shinx, Luxray. You don't have either of them.
I don't have Bidoof.
That would be Bidoof. Which
Yeah.
which evolves into Roselia, and then it's back to Sinnoh for Roserade. Really weird. You got Roserade there. How is Roserade?
She is quite good.
Okay. Something. God knows what they are.
Now, like, for Roserade, I would, like, for the new games that are coming up, I'd recommend having her as your grass.
For Brilliant and Shining.
Yeah, like, if you don't have, say, Torterra in your team, you can get Roserade. You can get a bit of Bidoo. So, for quite early, I think.
And it's not one of those version exclusives.
No, I don't think it is.
Right. Burmy, I had to debate this one because there's multiple forms, but I think I decided to put them all together. I think that was the only one you had, actually.
So, Burmy actually has 4 different, I think 6 forms.
I think it's 4. It's somewhere in there.
No, because the male turns into Motham.
Which you do not have.
And the females have different forms. So there's Burmy rock form. There's this Burmy.
That's the grass one. I think that's the only one you have. Hang on. Yeah, that's the only one you have.
Yeah, and then you have like Wormadam and things like that.
Which you also don't have.
Combi.
Yeah, Combi is a pain in the ass, isn't it? Because it's mostly male, but it's only females that evolve.
Yeah.
And don't you only get them by putting honey on trees?
Yeah, and then but the thing is, like when you have like honey,
you have to wait like 24 hours or something, don't you?
Yeah.
And they're about 90% male, I think.
Yeah.
Didn't you tell me that you had a combi when you first got Diamond and Pearl? You leveled it all the way up to level 100 and it didn't evolve.
Yeah.
And then you were pissed when you found out.
I was just like, why? Why didn't you evolve it? I was like, oh. But why couldn't they make like a male version of Vespiquen? Vespiquen.
Oh, you got Vespiquen. You got Pachirisu.
Pachirisu doesn't actually evolve, which I'm quite glad.
You got Buizel, who's one of my favourite Sinnoh Water Pokemon. No Floatzel, Cherubi, Cherim, Shellos. Wait, I remember when that was revealed. People thought it was a pre-evolved form of Lapras.
Yeah.
You can see why. I think I was going to put Shellos together. But...
I think it was the blue one that people thought it was.
Yeah, I remember they were announced for Gen 3. And yeah, they got scrapped and held over. Don't know what that is. Oh no, that'd be Gastrodon.
Gastrodon.
You got Ambipom. Very nice. Drifloon.
Baniri, Lopunny. That has a Mega Evolution, so...
Yeah, it's weird how very few Mega Forms you have. Riolu, which is fabulous. And look what you don't have.
Murkrow.
No. What comes after? Oh no, wait, Riolu's on the next page. I hate that. It looks like it's there, and it looks like there's meant to be something there. I don't know. What comes after Lopunny but before Honchkrow?
Murkrow.
That's Joel.
Oh, I can't remember.
We suck. Glameow.
Perugly.
Something. Stunky.
Skuntank.
Bronzong. Basically, Sinnoh's answer to Metagross.
Yeah.
Don't know. Blank. Completely blank. Chatot. Gibble. Gabite and Garchomp. And now Garchomp's one of your favourite dragons.
Yeah. My favourite fighting type of all time is Lucario.
Well, of course. He is incredible. I only got used to him a couple of years back, and he really impressed me. Hippopotas. You don't have Hippowdon, but you do have Skorupi and Drapion, and Krogan and Toxicroak. I remember in the anime, they did that friendship test. Dawn and Piplup had no connection whatsoever. Pikachu and Ash were really close, and I think Brock and Krogan broke the machine.
Yeah.
Because of how close they are. Carnivine, and blank and blank and blank. And that's the end of the first book. There's more to go through. Now we're on to the second book, and this is late Sinnoh to probably all the way up to Galar. So, Snover and Abomasnow, which I'm surprised got a Mega Form.
Yeah.
Weavile, awesome. Yeah, these are all evolutions of older Pokemon. We got Sneasel, Magnezone. I never thought Magneton would get another evolution. Licky, Rhyperior.
I'm not gonna lie, I love Rhyperior's card.
I'm surprised that seems like the kind of thing that would get an EX card.
Yeah.
Tangrowth, Electivire. That's probably...
That's Minimi Magmortar.
Yeah. There'd be something there. That's probably Porygon Z, I think. Yamega, Leafeon, and Glaceon. Have you noticed how it took that long to get a grass evolution?
Yeah, we're still waiting on like a fly and steel poison.
They've got a lot to do. Gliscor, Mamoswine. Oh no, there's Porygon Z. What's up there then? Gallade, Probopass, Dusknoir, very nice. Frostlass, Rotom. It took me years to realise that Rotom is motor backwards.
Yeah.
I never got that. Blank, blank, blank. All these are blanks. Now we're on to Unova. Snivy.
Snivy Lime.
Now, Superior is one of your favourite grass stars, isn't it?
Yeah.
Very nice. Tepeg, Pignite, Emboar, Oshawott, Duo, and Samurott. So basically...
Full bingo.
You got a full house for the starters. Patrat, Watchog, Lillipup, Herdier. Oh, good. Stoutland. Stoutland's awesome. Purloin, Leopard, Pansage, Simisage, Panseer. All these crappy monkeys no one cares about.
It sounds, by the feel of it, it sounds like Tranquil's got a huge bulkiness as well.
Oh, that is Phil. That is Phil. Simisear, Pampor, Simpor. If you notice, I'm pretty sure whenever someone comes up with a list of the least memorable Pokemon ever, it's these fucking monkeys. No one cares about them. Muna, Musharna, Pidove, Tranquil, and Unfazin, probably one of the worst bird Pokemon in the series. But if it's the male version,
it's not that bad.
Sorry, but if it's the female, it's just the most bland thing ever.
I mean, I've heard like birds do like male birds.
They've got the ribbons.
They have either ribbons or they have like really colourful feathers because they want to attract a mate. When the females just look like a bland bird. I mean, look at pigeons, for example. Males actually puff up their chest and get more fluffier just to impress the female.
But then you look at Pidgeot. Pidgeot looks amazing.
Yeah.
Blitzel. Now, I remember this. We've known each other for 10 years. And that was the first Pokemon I ever caught for you.
Yeah.
It was I think it was Black and White. I don't think Black and White 2 were out at that point.
I can't remember.
It was 2011. I don't think it was. The Black and White anime had just started. So I think it was only Black and White. And I caught you a Blitzel.
Now, my thoughts on Musharna. What do you think of your thoughts on Musharna?
Oh, we're jumping back.
Yeah.
I think it's alright.
I think it's like a cool...
See, I think that's just my issue with Unova. The Pokemon are okay at best until you get to the legendaries.
I mean, some Pokemon are actually kind of cool looking.
I mean, Blitzel's alright.
Blitzel's cool, but when it evolves in the Zed Striker...
Which you don't have.
Which I don't have.
Roggenrola, Boulder, Gigglelift looks good, but...
I don't have it.
Yeah. Wooba and Swooba, I don't think people think too highly of them.
I think they said that was the Crobat
it's the crappy version of Zubat.
Yeah.
Drillbur, Excadrill looks good. You got good enough to get... Is that an EX card?
Yes, it's an EX card.
Audino, which for some reason got a Mega Form. Probably just so they could have Unova covered. Timber, Girder, and Conkeldurr. Now, we've actually seen in the anime that the Steel Beam can break, and they get really emotional about it.
Yeah. So if you notice, like, it actually changes what they're carrying. So, like, Timber actually has wood, then it's a steel, and then it's, like, concrete.
They got to move up in the world. Timpo, Palpitoad. I remember people keep making fun of Ash's Palpitoad because it has very stumpy arms.
Apparently it just doesn't have any arms at all.
Nope.
Now, I really did wish that Ash had a Seismitoad, because that thing is...
Did he even use Palpitoad that much?
Yeah, he did.
The only one I know he didn't use that much was Unfazin, because he dumped it for Charizard.
Yeah,
I mean, Seismitoad is probably alright. I don't think I've ever used him.
It is like the Swampert version of Unova.
So basically, everything here is like a clone of something else. I mean, look at Throw and Sock. They're basically Himalayan Hitmonchan.
Yeah.
Sewaddle, Swaddling, and Levani. Now, you've vouched for Levani, haven't you?
No, I have had Levani. I think it's a cool... I think it's cool the fact that it's not like an actual butterfly or a moth.
What? It's a praying mantis.
So it's like...
It's original.
It's original. It's different.
It's probably the most original Pokemon Ash had. There wasn't a starter in Unova anyway.
I do wish Ash had a Scolipede though. Like that's another Pokemon that's like not a butterfly kind of thing.
It's just a millipede.
It's a centipede, yeah.
Centipede and a millipede. Cottony. What does Cottony evolve into?
Oh fuck! I forgot. It's like a. I forgot. I caught it yesterday in Pokemon Go as well.
Petilil, which evolves into Lilligant. I remember that much. Basculin.
Now,
which is
Basculin. What do you think of its new evolution?
Oh god, I forget what it looked like.
It's that fucking thing that you ride in.
It's a weird. It's in Legend of Arceus, isn't it?
Yeah.
I never would have figured of all the Pokemon to get another evolution. I would never have thought Basculin.
I mean, I never thought Braviary would get another form.
Well, Braviary is more iconic than Basculin, really.
I
mean, it looked alright. But we won't know until the game comes out how good it is. Sandile, Krokorok, and Crocodile. Crocodile's good. Because I remember using that in Black too.
I think I recommend Crocodile. Crocodile is an overpowered beast. He takes care of, like, psychic types because he's a part dark type. I do love its design. I love how sassy it looks.
And it's got with Ash's one, it has sunglasses.
Sunglasses for some strange reason.
He's the Unova version of Squirtle.
Except huge.
Well, I don't know. They're both reptilian because he's a crocodile and Squirrel's a turtle.
Do you know that crocodiles eat turtles?
Do they? Fuck.
That's how strong their jaws are. They can actually penetrate turtles.
And didn't you say alligators have sharper jaws?
I think alligator's got more of a stumpy jaw. It's like smaller but it's wider. While crocodiles have like skinnier nostrils.
This biological lesson brought to you by Double Trouble Gaming. Dynamaka. Now, what were you like when they brought out the
ice one?
What were you like with that?
No, I lost my shit at the
Dynamaka.
Not Dynamaka. Darmanitan. Because they showed us the thing, and I'm like, right. So if that thing's got it, what about Dynamaka? I lost my shit just during the fact it looks like a fucking snowman, and it has two forms. And it actually becomes a fire and ice type when it becomes a snowman, and I love it.
A fire snowman. It should just immediately melt at that point.
It's like when you see it. Hold on, I'm going to show you.
Time to Google something. Oh, no, there it is.
There we go. Right, so you've got like that powdery lips. So you know, like the original Darmanitan has that form.
I forget what the alternate form's called.
There you go.
Is that what the?
That's what it looks like.
Right, there it is. There's all three of them there. Jesus.
It's like that.
It should just melt.
I just love its face. It looks like Boo. Look.
Oh, God.
It looks like Boo's up to something.
If Boo was in Pokemon.
And someone found a shiny, and look at it.
It's got purple eyes.
It's got purple eyes.
Nice.
I love it.
Nice.
So that's what it becomes during battle. And I goddamn love it. Nice. I lost my shit.
Nice.
Oh my god. It even has a card. Like, look.
I mean, the card's not bad.
I love Darmanitan. I think it's got a nice set of hair.
It's got a nice set of hair.
But like something. What the fuck is wrong with you people? Oh, here's like another. There's a V Max one, and I really love the colours.
Nice. That'll be for Sword and Shield then, won't it?
Yeah. But yeah, it's a snowman. I fucking love it. Right,
what would be here? I don't know if I left two spaces for Darmanitan. I don't think I did. We don't know Unova.
No.
Right, so
even though I've got most, it's weird.
What's the does Maractus have an?
No, it doesn't.
Okay. There's Dwebble, Crustle, Scraggy, Scrafty.
Now, your mask, you probably need to rearrange it, considering it's got another form.
Oh, if it's another form, I forget what I did with that. I can't remember because I'm trying to remember if I don't remember what I did. I think it's like with Darmanitan. I think I was counting them as one space.
Right.
I think. Because does it have the same Pokédex number? That would be what it is.
I don't know.
It might do. So that's probably why I left it. Now, Coffee Grigus was there.
Yeah.
Tortuga, Caracosta, Arkin, and Archeops. Probably my favourite Unova Pokemon.
You mean fossil Pokemon?
No, I'm talking Unova in general, I think.
Oh.
Well, it's not a legendary anyway.
I like Caracosta because like, in Pokemon Snap, you actually do see them, and they're kind of cool looking.
Didn't we see them on the beach level in Pokemon Snap?
No, that was in Pokemon Snap. You see Blastoise just chilling on his back,
and then you throw a Pokeball, you throw a pet, like, an apple, and it just sort of beaches it.
It kind of Hydro Pumps you.
Caracosta, Trubbish, and Garbodor. Basically, Unova's answer to Grimer and Muck.
Except for trash bags.
Doesn't Muck have that now?
No, so Muck...
Oh no, I was thinking of Garbodor, because if you Gigantamax him, he has the plane and the cruise ship and everything. Yeah. Zoroark and Zoroark, now you like those two.
Yeah.
Because I think they came out before the anime did. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that's when the shiny cats appear.
Yeah, the movie, like apparently Zoroark is getting blackmailed because the guy has its baby. So it's like, if you do not pretend to be the legendary cats, I will torture your kid, basically. And that's what happened, and the 3 legendary cats sensed that it was in danger, and they had to come and help.
So it's basically some guy was treating Zoroark like shit.
Yeah.
Minccino and Cinccino.
I'm not gonna lie, I love this.
Is that striped or is that holographic?
It's holographic and striped.
Oh god, it's both. Basically, you got the most pampered looking.
I love
how thick
like
is it?
How?
Oh yeah, I can feel it. I can feel it. It's the most pampered Unova Pokemon ever.
I like it. I actually used to have a chinchilla. Like Mum had a chinchilla called Gizmo.
Well, I don't know I wonder where you got the name Gizmo from.
And I just loved how fluffy it is, and I would love to have a chinchilla in my family again.
I'm trying to think of what it looks like, and all I can think of is the Pygmy Puffs from Harry Potter. Gothita, Gothorita, and Gothitelle. I can't remember if I've used them. I don't think I have.
No, I think you used that because I recommended that.
So, what, Rheoniclus?
Yeah.
I may have done. It took me forever to realise this is basically just cells and DNA.
It's meant to be a fetus, yeah.
Ducklet and Swanna, Wingull and Pelipper, perhaps?
Yeah.
We're making all these connections. Now this is the big fuck up. Do you see an issue?
Yeah.
Yeah, I forget at some point, because with Rosa's cards, I wasn't doing them properly by number. They were all completely shuffled, so I just had to take wild guesses by counting out each space and figuring out where each Pokemon was meant to go. And somewhere along the line, I miscounted. So I think Vanilla is meant to be in one of those 2 spaces, and I think everything after that is correct.
Yeah.
So we got them, we got Vanillish and Vanillux. You're not big on them, are you?
No. I'm not. It's not as. See, if I had to pick, I'd rather have Vanillux over Honedge.
Oh God, I think you have Honedge as well. I think you got a fair few of them. Deerling, I've very clearly counted as just one, because there's 4 of them.
There's 4 different forms. Yeah.
We don't have Sawsbuck. And one of Rosa's Unova favourites, Emolga. Carablast.
Now, Carablast, I actually think it's quite funny because it turns an Excavalier, and people are like, why does it look like that? It's a trade evolution.
Don't you have to trade something else?
Shelmet.
Yeah, and they both evolve at the same time, don't they?
Yeah. Shelmet becomes Ninja.
They didn't become Ninjask.
It's like a ninja bug thing.
We'll get to it.
Yeah.
Do you like them?
Yeah.
Okay. Fungus and Amoongus. What do you think of them? No comment?
No. I mean, I like how they're kind of like Pokeballs. Like how you can see... Like...
So it's like Voltorb and Electrode if there were mushrooms.
Yeah.
Frillish and Jellicent, aka Pringle, the Pokemon.
Pringle, the Pokemon.
I mean, the mustache is pretty spot on, really.
Yeah.
Alomomola, it's a palindrome, very fancy, and it's a pain in the ass to say. I mean, it took me forever to learn how Coffee Grigus is said.
Well, we actually thought that was an evolution of Love Dust.
I mean, to be fair, it does look like a heart.
It is a heart.
Joltik and Galvantula.
Galvantula.
Very good. Ferrothorn and Ferroseed and Ferrothorn I still don't like, just based on design. And Grass and Steel isn't that good of a type anyway.
Yeah.
Clink and Clang, put them together.
Clink.
Oh, I mean, they're alright, they're gears. Tynamo, Electric and Electros.
Right.
That's a fancy card though.
This thing, I absolutely goddamn love. If you're lucky enough, you can have an Electros that knows Levitate.
Yeah, that's a good ability for an electric type to have, because that way you lose. I mean, you're still screwed against a grass type, but
no, he's only pure electric.
Yeah, but grass is resistant to electric. But you get rid of Levitain, it has no real weakness.
Mm-hmm.
That's not bad. Any idea what these would be?
Nah.
Okay. Elgium, Beheeyem, Litwick, Lampent, Chandelure. Chandelure's a cool Pokemon.
Yeah, I think it's a cool looking Pokemon.
Now, I remember when Black and White came out, you were praising this next line.
The Haxorus line.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's like the Dragonite line. It's too buff for its own good.
Yeah, I don't know if you like them as much these days. You're more into Garchomp.
Yeah.
But these were like, I remember whenever you play Black and White, you always have to have a Haxorus on your team.
Yeah, and also think, like, I would love to have Mega Altaria.
Because of how fluffy it is.
Not only how fluffy it is because its typing changes.
Yeah, it's Dragon
Fairy.
I mean, that's not a bad type, really. I think if you're Dragon, you're resistant to poison. I think you might only be screwed against ground and steel at that point. I mean, obviously ice. Oh, Leaky Nose, it's Cubchoo.
I love Cubchoo. I think it's cute.
And then,
Oh.
You don't have Beware.
It's Beartic.
Oh, it's a Beartic.
Beartic.
Oh, Beware's the pink thing
Yeah.
from Alola, I think. I suck. I was so...
That's it!
Excelgor. That's the thing that Shellmate evolves into.
Yeah.
Cryogonal is whatever. It's an ice. It's a snowflake, basically.
Yeah.
You trade Shellmate with Carablast, and they both evolve.
Yep.
Nice. Stunfisk. Now, you like Stunfisk, don't you?
I like the new Stunfisk.
It's a steel type now, isn't
Ground
it?
and steel.
I mean, that's not bad. Mienfoo, Mineshell, there's probably something else. Stunfisk doesn't evolve, does it?
No.
Okay. Druddigon, whatever.
It's a fucking asshole to hit, though. Because of its ability.
Who Druddigon?
Yeah.
What is his ability?
I think it's a spiky skin. So when you touch it or have anything that involves touching, you lose health.
Oh, Rough Skin.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, it's a physical. If it's a physical move, Caravana has it.
I hate that thing.
I mean, honestly, you use Ice Beam, you're covered. As long as it's physical. If it's special, you don't make contact.
Yeah.
Golett and Golurk. I remember what you were like when you saw them in Detective Pikachu.
Yeah, it was just like, they're huge.
And there were security teams as well. Poniard and Bisharp. I think that was the last card I did, actually. For this, it was Bisharp. Buffalon, basically Tauros.
I like Buffalo. It's like it's kind of like a bull. Not a bull, but like a buffalo.
Yeah, basically. Rufflet and Braviary. Now, Braviary's good. Braviary may be the best flying type in Unova.
He's huge in Detective Pikachu, because, like...
He's a bald eagle, isn't he?
Yeah, but, like, bald eagles aren't the size of a man. Like, like, in the beginning of Detective Pikachu, you actually see him delivering his master's packed lunch.
Helpful.
And
well, I suppose you leave your lunch at home. You may as well get someone to come and get it.
Yeah, and then you see him, like, compared to his boss, his master or friend, and he's huge.
The Vullaby, Mandibuzz...
I like them.
I don't think I used them. Heatmore. And then its counterpart...
Durant.
Fuck. Heatmore and Durant. Dino... Zweilous, Hydreigon. You know, it took me a while to realize those three Pokemon have the German words for 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah.
That's not bad. Considering Univers might be based on America. Larvesta and Volcarona. I use Volcarona. Volcarona's really good. Chespin, Quilladin. Oh, we're onto Kalos now.
Yeah.
And Chestnut, Fennekin, Breaks, and Delphox. I remember when Delphox was released, you actually really liked it. And then you just sort of lost your interest in it.
So I actually didn't realise that I had an EX Chestnut.
Yeah, I think I sent you a photo of that, actually.
Yeah, I was just like, oh, this is gonna... Fennekin was really cute.
If anything, at least it's not a fire and fighting type, because people gave... Infernape,
Embor.
Was Embor a fire and fighting type?
Yeah.
Blaziken, they gave them a lot of shit for being unoriginal. So at least it's fire and psychic. It's original.
You know, I don't actually hate it as much as I used to.
Yeah, you've got a bipolar reaction to it.
Like, no, because I hated the fact that it was walking on its back legs.
But you've warmed up to it a bit.
But I've warmed up to a bit. I still like its typing, how it's like fire and psychic. I've always liked that aspect. I think back then I was just like, oh, it kind of walks on its back legs. But then I was just like, but wait, its second form does that as well. And it just kind of got used to it after Litten as well. So I kind of like, you know, no matter what, you're going to have to pick your favourite.
And then we've got Frockie. And that's the only one you have for the water stars. Shame, no Greninja. Barnaby, Diggersby. I think Ash's first Callus battle was against them, because they battled Clement, didn't they?
I don't think Clement had one, though.
I'm sure he did.
He didn't have a Diggersby, but he had a Barnaby.
Fletchling, Fletchinder, Talonflame. Now, you really like Talonflame.
I love Talonflame.
Because of its colour?
Not only that, I think it's just interesting the fact that it looks like a hawk.
Nice.
And the designs on its tail just look really interesting.
I mean, didn't you say it's based on a falcon?
I think it's either a falcon or a hawk.
Scatterbug, Spupa, Vivian.
The villain.
However it's pronounced, I've heard multiple... if it's meant to be French, it's probably meant to be Vivian.
I
can look it up.
Yeah. I like this bug because I love its patterns.
It's got 10 million versions of it.
Yep.
Litleo, you don't have Pyroar.
Yeah.
Either version. Flabebe, Floette, Florges.
Glorious.
Skiddo, No-Go-Go. Pancham, Pangoro, very nice. Frou-Frou, another Pokemon with a million forms. Cause that was the thing in X and Y. They just let you design, like, give you different styles of Pokemon. Esper, the thing with the creepy eyes.
I actually thought that thing was really creepy because it's like that. Just non-stop staring. And then when you play with it or something, it still stares at you and it's like, why?
Meowstic, that's got two different forms based on gender, isn't it?
Yeah, so female has like that grey on it.
So which one's that? Is that the grey one?
That's female.
Okay.
So it'll be the pure white one.
Oh boy, here we go.
Oh, fuck off.
Honedge.
I hate Honedge.
And you know what's even worse? You've got all three of them. What is your gripe with Honedge?
It's just so fucking stupid.
Okay, well, you got all three of them. You got... Wasn't Aegislash the mascot for the bad guys in Sword and Shield? Those pretentious fuckers that were after Zacian and Zamazenta.
Oh, I think they had... yeah.
Spritzy... it'd be Aromatisse, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Swirlix and Slurpuff. Inkay, which you have to hold upside down to evolve.
I love that.
Malamar... Binacle, Barbaracle, I think, is meant to be there. Yeah, that's Skrelp is there, Dragalge, Clauncher, whoever comes after that. Helioptile and Heliolisk. Now, Rose is a reptile nut, obviously, so...
I love this thing. Especially in Pokemon Snap, it runs across the water.
Nice. And you can see it basking as well. Tyrant... Yeah, you can notice at this point, this is where she starts to run out of cards. The further on we get, there's fewer options, so nothing there. You got Dedenne, which is cute. You got Gumi, Sliggoo, no Gudra. It's probably a way of protecting the Pokemon. Pointless Pokemon. Klefki. Didn't you make a comment about that the other day, that you discovered something about it?
Yeah, so we actually discovered that the actual head, you know, the bit that's kind of poking out?
Yep.
That's a horn.
Well, that bit.
Yeah, that bit. That's its horn.
Nice.
And the actual Pokemon itself is like, Comfrey. It's tiny and it can detach from the rings, and you can give it as much rings as you want.
Nice.
Even if they're fake, it'll still love it.
Phantom, Trevenant, Pumpkaboo, Gorgeist, Bergmite, and I remember when we keep seeing Avalugg, we think it looks unfinished.
Yeah.
Avalugg, Noibat. Now, another Pokemon you grew to really love, Noivern.
Yeah, I think it's like the dragon version of Aerodactyl. It's very fast. Its attack boom burst is quite strong.
Very nice. Oh, and that's it for Kalos. We're on to Alola now. We have Dartrix. We do not have Rowlet. You do not have the Decidueye. You don't have any of the... It wasn't Cinderace, was it?
No.
What was the...
So it's Rowlet, Litten...
Oh, no, it was Litten. It was Litten, Torracat, and Incineroar. That's just how unmemorable Litten is. Popplio, you do not have its middle form, but you have Primarina, which is an absolute beast. Surprisingly. Trumbeak. Now, when they announced Pikipek, which isn't here, people thought that was the fire starter.
Yeah.
No. Young Goose and Gumshoes. Wonder who he's based on. Grubbin. Isn't Charjabug?
Charjabug and then Volta.
Yeah, we're running out of cards here. Crabrawler, who you can meet in Pokemon Snap and tries to pick a fight with you. Blank. Cutiefly, Ribombee, Rockruff. And surprisingly, which you don't have, is one of your favourite Pokemon released in the past couple of years. Wishy-Washy, Marini, Toxapex.
I like how Wishy-Washy gets an EX card.
Probably because of how big it is, and it's multiple.
They're like, that's big!
And then they become that. It's like the fish in Finding Nemo. Mudbraid, Mudsdale, Dewpider. That'd be Araquanid.
Yep.
Formantis. Lurantis, Morlul, Shinotic, Salandit, which can only be female.
Yep.
Something. Beware. Well, that'd be Stuffle then.
Yep.
Ribombee. Or is that on the previous page? Yes, it is. Stenny. Serena. I have no idea what that would be. Probably something that's evolved.
Oranguru.
Oranguru's there. Pissimian, Wimpod. Hey, it's a bunny. Gorsapod. Sandygeist. That'll be a Palossand.
Yep, and Pukimuku.
We are going through these cards really fast. Blank.
I'm not gonna lie, I really did like this one.
We got Mimikyu.
Mimikyu V, yeah.
Freaky. Stare under and you die.
It killed me off like twice.
And then you just look at what happened to Detective Pikachu.
You do a pretty good job mimicking me, I'll give you that. But if you don't mind, I'd like to see what you look like under that cloth.
Bruxish. I never really liked Bruxish that much. Forget what's underneath that. Jangmo, Hakamo, and then Colm was meant to be after that.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Galar.
And we're getting there. Grookey, Rillaboom. The middle form, I forget what it's called. And then there's Rillaboom. This one's done in.
Sorry.
Score Bunny, and then it'd be Raboot, and then Cinderace. Would you say Cinderace is your favourite Galarian star? Although they're all really good.
No, you can never beat Sobble.
Yeah, there we have Sobble. Do we have him? No, we don't.
We don't.
Yeah, when we get to Galar, there's just a lot of shit missing. Squovit, nothing there. Blipbug, Dottler's there. Nickit, you do not have the... I remember when that came out, we thought it was a fire type.
Yeah.
Which it isn't. It's a dark type. It's alright. Milcery, that's on the next page. Eldegoss. Centiskorch. We're going through these fast because there's not that many Pokemon left.
Yamper,
Roly-Poly. It's basically just a mine car.
Yeah.
Car called Colossal. I mean, they're unique at least.
Mm-hmm.
Yamper, which evolves into Lenny, the Boltund. Which surprisingly, that's really slow, and then evolves into something really fast. Silly Cobra, Sandaconda. What do you think of them?
I like them.
No.
I like how Santa Cobra's Gigantamax form. It looks like a Beyblade.
Yeah, we're running out here. Is Phalanx on this page? No, it's not. We got Sizzlipede and Centiskorch. Nice. Polteageist. How British can you get? A cup of tea. You know, that's a shame. The one card you don't have is the Galarian Weezing.
Yeah.
Which I don't think I left room for back in the first book. Hatterene, and Hatteen. That was a surprisingly good Pokemon. When we used that. There's Milcery, there's Alcremie. Well, it's got like 10 million versions. But it's based on which direction you spin, how long you spin for.
Yep.
It's weird. Phalanx, which is basically the army Pokemon. Pinchurin. And Stonjourner, Indeedee. Copper which surprisingly gets a massive card. And I think that's it.
Yep.
So that's it for that section. Do you want to do legendaries?
Fine.
No, Rosa's legendaries are in a smaller pack, which helps because there's not that many. But start with Kanto, obviously. We've got Articuno, which you don't have an EX card for.
Mm-hmm.
Zapdos, Moltres, Mewtwo, which is hanging out. You got Mew. That was a surprising find. I think I sent you a photo of that.
Yeah.
Raikou, Entei. You got four or five Suicuns, not a single EX. Lugia, Ho-Oh, Celebi, Regirock. We go through legendaries fast. You do not have Regice or Registeel. Possibly two of the best EX cards ever. Latios and Latios. What do you think?
I like them, but I like anything that's kind of...
Wait, hold on, go back. Kyogre, Groudon, Rayquaza, and Jirachi. Shame you don't have an EX for Rayquaza. Deoxys, Uxie, Mesprit, Azelf. I think you had a lot of them, but I think you only have one Uxie. Dialga, Palkia, Heatran, Regigigas, a pain in the ass Pokemon to use. Giratina, Cresselia, Fione, Manaphy. Fione's a Pokemon that people always forget exists.
Yeah.
Darkrai, Shaymin. You only have the Sky form. I couldn't find the other ones. What would be after Shaymin?
Would it be Arceus?
It might be, actually. One of your favourite Pokemon of all time. Victini.
Teeny.
Cobalion, Terrakion, Virizion, Tornadus, Thundurus, Reshiram. Now, I remember when you got this Golden Zekrom, people were trying to... It was at that Pokemon Club, they were trying to constantly buy it off you, and you're like, fuck off, I'm not selling this.
No, it's mine.
Yeah, and what were you like when you got that?
I didn't quite understand what it was.
It's just pure gold. You can see Zekrom's outline, but for some reason it's completely gold. Pretty cool. Landorus.
So maybe if you guys know what this is, and if it's kind of rare, then
she's still keeping it.
Let me know.
You just want to know what it's about.
Yeah.
Kyurem, Black Kyurem, and White Kyurem. You have all three of them.
Yeah.
Nice. Keldeo, Meloetta, Genesect, Xerneas, and Yveltal. What else do we have? Zygarde, Diancie, Hoopa. I may have left that space for... Oh no, I forget what's after Hoopa.
I think it's Hoopa Unbound.
I don't know if I put that in a separate section or not. Tapu Koko, that's the only Tapu you have. You have Cosmog, Cosmo-M. You don't have Solgaleo or Lunala, but you have Dawnwing's Necrozma, which is Necrozma fusing with... is that Lunala?
Yeah, Lunala.
Okay. There's a space there for the other form.
Now, This is quite nice. I do like this.
It's that thing's a horrible thing to fight in the game. I had to glitch it by using, I think it was a Zigzagoon or something, to take advantage of type immunity. Melmetal. Oh, no, is that the last thing? Yeah, that's it. It's Melmetal. Oh, no, wait. Poipole. We're in the Ultra Beast section at this point. And there's only one you have. Melmetal's there. And Rapid Strike Urshifu, which she has a gigantic version of. Along with a fancy legendary card. I think you got that with that card, didn't you?
Yeah, I don't know why they do this, but they do this thing where if you get like a pack, and usually the pack would have either a legendary in it and a large card that would come with it.
I mean, you're not complaining.
I'm not complaining, no.
That's everything. Right, we're almost done. Time now for the items. Now, this is where, when it comes to organization, I stopped giving a shit. So, the energies are all fine. I tried to get them all in. But then you get to the items, and they're all... This is where I stopped giving a shit, and I just put them anywhere. I was just like, this has got to get done.
I mean, it's just a trainer.
Yeah, you're not going to use any of these, are you?
No.
So all the items, blah, blah, blah. It's items, places, people, all that fancy stuff. I think when it comes to the cards, people care more about the Pokemon
rather than
the items.
Yeah.
So all that stuff. This is all a formality. We're just covering everything. Pokeball, blah, blah, blah. Old PC.
Why is there a Mega Form in there?
I'll get to that. Yeah, that is the only Mega Form you have. And it's Mega Charizard.
I thought I had two.
Oh no, you've got two of them.
Oh,
yeah.
two?
Yeah. Hang on. Yep, here we go. You have two of these.
What the hell?
I don't know why she has two of these, but she does. This really small book here is all of our duplicates. Have a look.
So we got.
Oh god damn it!
We got Mankey.
Makuhita.
Ponyard.
You have a lot of them.
Got Sneasel.
Lieutenant Surge's Pikachu. That's just an entire section full of Pikachu. Yeah.
Joltek. Yamask.
Clefairy. These ones I didn't bother organising.
Starlight.
Pansear. These were all the sections that were completely full.
Timber. Hootby. Scraggy. Eevee.
There's a lot of Eevees. Voltorb. Chinchou. Vanillite. Oh, yeah, by the way, despite having multiple sections of Vanillite, it still had to go here.
Houndour, Zubat,
Carablast. And I think that's it.
Yep, that's it.
So that's Rosa's entire card collection. 6 months it took to organise that. The duplicates were the worst of it. Well, actually, the items may have been, but don't ever collect more Pokemon cards.
Can't guarantee that.